Something to mention about having the gym to myself is that although it is nice that no one can disturb me and I don't have to wait for a single machine or wait, is that it gets pretty lonely, and that loneliness can start to feel a little scary. Like I'm either crazy or I really do hear constant knocks and thumps. Yeah, it gives you the sense that you're not alone here. Is anyone here still? Weird to feel that when I'm trying to work out. Maybe I'm not that alone, or that someone might come in, someone might be right behind me and I might not even know. All of a sudden it just takes one look behind and all of a sudden, bam, there's someone behind me. But on we go. So it's now come down. Yeah, it has now come to the time where I have to write and finish my essay. This is, of course, my statement of purpose. This is the one that I have been procrastinating the most. It's one of the ones that gets me the most nervous. It gets me the most uncomfortable. When it comes to putting yourself... All right, I hope he gets to wherever he needs to go really fast. I don't know, when it comes to just presenting yourself as who you are, as well as what makes you a great candidate, it really does make you feel like you're put on the spot. Everyone feels like that when they're asked, hey, what makes you amazing? What can you bring to us? But it really is a great opportunity for people to show their strengths that maybe their application may not have shown. This is really the part where you just lay it all on the line. It does take some courage, I think, to put yourself in that position and allow yourself to be vulnerable as to what brought you to this point and what can you do to better people's lives, why you want to do this. And that's a big, big question mark. I've been struggling with it for a while. I know why I want to be a physical therapist. I think it's just so overwhelming when you just have to write it and then you really just want to overspill and overshare and just go above and beyond and start at the timeline of birth and be like, well, it started before I was born, and actually let's reel it back all the way. Let's go to the 1800s and show you why I want to be a therapist. I've written so many pages and I'm really just going to chop it down today because this is the day. This is the final day. It's now 10/28/2023. I plan on turning everything in by tomorrow because my deadline was November 1st. And so yeah, that's really my plan. It's gonna be a long day today. Yeah, here we go. Here we freaking go. Okay, so I'm more or less done with this part of my essay. Like I said, I've just really been spitballing and just taking this as a first draft. And I'm really just spewing out just a bunch of things that I could potentially use. I absolutely have, what am I on now? I think I've written about 6 pages of just pure nonsense, none of which I have here so far can be used in my statement of purpose. This is all, most of it's non-legible. A lot of it is just ideas, things that just come to mind I could just use as something that I could be inspired by to write about my essay. This is basically a really rough outline. I'm trying to take inspiration from myself and my story. I have my friends who are also applying at the same time and they're sending me their essays. I'm comparing mine to theirs. I also look up other people's personal statements for PT school, whether they're old or they're new, and just try to get an idea of what it would sound like and what kind of words I would use, hook sentences, transitions, all of which can be used generally to write a better essay. But I will say though that I'm pretty tired and I'm pretty blank. I want to sleep. I'm super tired. So what I have to do now is basically just pick out every bit of idea that I can from each paragraph and condense it enough, edit that, and I just want to sleep. I just want to not do any of this right now, but I have to, because after this will be the last hardest thing I have to do for my application process. This is it. This is the last one. I'm ready for it to be over. Just a few more hours of stress. Just push through it, push forward, and I'll be done with it. I just gotta dig deep. I just have to push and put my... Actually, I decided to give myself a bit of a break. Wanted to really lay down. My wrist was killing me too, so I'm just gonna see if I can take a nap. Let's see if the stress either keeps me awake. I'll see this. If the stress of not finishing my essay keeps me awake enough so that I push myself to work on my essay, I'll get up. If I somehow manage to fall asleep, then I will stay sleeping for like 30 minutes. Here we go. Something nice about coming home late is that everyone that's home already is already too tired to basically bombard you with ridiculous questions and just endless conversations that where everyone else is at a level 10, I'm at a level -2. I need rest. I need to really just belly flop on my bed. But the show must go on. Gotta still do my essay. Tonight's the night to finish it. It's been the night to finish it for quite a while. I also got to make some food because I'm hungry. So yeah, that'll be what I do right now. Pretty crazy day today. It's October 31st, Halloween. Basically forgot that it was Halloween until I started walking around seeing people painted green. I don't know why. That's the theme this year. But I had to go meet with someone who was having technical difficulties approving some hours, and that took a bit of time away from finishing up my essay. I basically have finished everything except I forgot to talk about really one of the more important things, which is me. I barely touched on me in this essay, so I'm gonna try my best to really just showcase myself and really just lay it all out. So here we go. It's 11:21. Let's see how much I can get done at 12. Wow. What time is it? This is insane. I feel like I'm in a crack house right now. Food everywhere. I finished my essay. Wow. It's done. It's done. Yeah, it's done. Oh my God. gosh, that was really one of the more stressful times of my life. That was crazy. I feel like I've been in this room for a while. I now feel the effects of hunger. I still feel like my anxiety has not gone away. I still feel like I'm on high alert. I still feel like I have to do something. I feel like I'm missing something. Everything there is sealed and submitted saying that it's all good. Yeah, this isn't going to go away for a while. I think it'll eventually start to kick in, and I'll recognize that, yeah, I'm basically done with my application process. There's a few schools that require a little bit more, but their deadlines isn't until a while. So yeah, I will feel pretty relieved that I still have some time for those, but I'm done with the hard stuff. I'm done with the general process of applying to PT school. I was thinking to myself, what if after all this effort I don't get in? You know, what if my grades were just they weren't good enough? What if this is all for nothing? And you know, if I get rejected by every school that I've applied to, I at the very least will have the sense of accomplishment where I went for it. I went and tried for something. Maybe something else will work out, but I know that for as long as I live, I gave it 100%. I did everything that I could in the time that I had. I can look back and say, at least I went for something, but it's too soon to think like that. Right now, I'm just gonna chill, play a little PlayStation, and then just go to sleep early. Got a big event coming up to celebrate, so let's go.